Whoa, we're at the acid test. Yeah. Stanley Owsley hit the Kool-Aid hard. He was pretty calm till the Dead jammed out on a long riff that brought Owsley to his feet, dancing like a puppet on strings pulled by a crazy jerk-off. He pushed a wooden chair across the floor. The feet of the chair screamed. He lifted the head up, changed the pitch of the scream. Glided the chair. He guided the chair. He played the chair to the beat of the band, the Dead. The screech rose and fell, dancers gyrated, when suddenly the swinging doors of the kitchen blew open and Neil Cassidy exploded into the room, pulling a dishwasher behind him by its hose, until he was alongside Owsley and he joined the chair screeches were girls and squirts of waters as he blew into the hole, agitating the water in the bottom. The band rose to perilous heights. The screeches grew frantic. Cassidy's voice hurrahed the gurgles. Fred and Fritzy, hurried and scurried. Laughter made me learn. Splash, 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 splash. No doom in the room. It was hallelujah time, come to Jesus time, and where the time became more shrilled, a long-haired, scraggly, bearded guy grabbed me by the shirt and yelled, I seen the light, and it is good. And he spun away into the crowd. That was intense, Kesey said. Like a fire in a circus, I said, but that guy put it out by spitting all over my face. Yeah. When the light of dawn lit the surface of the room, Kesey and Jerry and Phil and I stood on the porch and smoked a joint. I slapped Phil in the back. Quite a night, eh? Just like the big time. This is the big time, Phil said. We could cut a shark-busting record. Tart, that's halfway between a record and a tape.
Nice.
Still kind of futuristic. I want you to be ready when the stop opens. Get in. I might have something on the table there. Where was I? Oh, we taped the whole thing, Kesey said. We could press and release a record tomorrow. Yes, said Jerry. And a year from now, we'd be recording a Things Go Better with Coke commercial. Cracked us up. I swallowed the roach and we split for home. Walked away from another one, Cassidy said. Over the years, people would ask Kesey, whatever happened in that movie? His answer was always the same. We were arrested. Movie makers heard him and would say, hey, we can make that movie. And Kesey would say, go ahead. They boxed up the boxes and boxes of films and tapes. A few months later, Kesey would go out on the porch to get the paper, and all those boxes were piled on the floor. Many have tried to climb that mountain, and all have failed, he said. That left it up to us. All of us. Yeah, unless you want me to go on some more, I'll quit.
Go on. Woo!
Where's Rick Craig? Okay, there he is. I'll do one more. You like this or what? I mean, that was a this one, so I want to do it. Oh God, no, I love to come down here. That's our vacation places down here. Yeah, on the ocean. That's because in 1966, when we took the bus down to Mexico, Kesey was running for the law because he had jumped his bail. And this was Mexico, so we joined him up down there and lived for 6 months down in Manzanita, way down, right on the beach. Wonderful. Yes. So I got hooked. So now I live in Oregon, and you can't swim in Oregon, it's freezing ass cold. So they said, what do you want to do, Ken? I said, I want to go down to Acapulco or somewhere and swim in the Pacific Ocean. They walk away. I don't think so. Not coming through. Okay. So that whole thing about making the movie, we finally got on it ourselves through computer digital editing, and finally we're releasing the movie that we've been talking about all this time.
Nice.
And we did this in an office we had up in Pleasant Hill, we had in Bay. So here we go. Okay, quiet back there. We're starting. Okay, students, put your cell phones away. Okay. That's okay. When he walked into the office, I could tell Kesey's duck feathers were ruffled. He plopped in his chair and didn't start telling us about the shows he saw on TV the night before, like he usually do. I'd blown my stoic calm, he said. Some jerk robbed our house yesterday, and in broad daylight, too. We saw him running out and taking off in an old car. I was going to accept it, though. Forgiveness, 9/10 of saintliness, and all that. Let it ride, not get hung up. He knew that thing about getting flustered in something and flaunting and wanting something. First you were obsessed, and next thing you know, you were possessed. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Okay. Kesey would let the Lord handle it. Then he discovered his dad's cough drops. No, I'll say that again. He discovered his dad's cufflinks were gone. Hey man, did you hear about the guy who went down to the mat, the automat? He put his corner in the slot and looked in there and something, and he yells into the opening. He yells back there, "Hey man, where's the apple pie?" "The apple pie is gone." "The apple pie gone? Hey, give me a piece of that crazy pie." Okay. So his dad's cufflinks were gone. They were stolen too. Got torn. Particularly when some guy showed up the next night and said that he had been talking to a friend of his who was bragging about stealing all this stuff at this house. And the guy said, "Don't you know whose house that was?" And he said, "No, it's a good thing for you." So anyway, he goes to Kesey and he tells him about it. And tells him where the guy lives in a trailer over on Cedarwood Road. Okay. We headed out in my station wagon. My son Simon was in the back seat with a wooden broom handle sticking up. Someone might take that for a rifle. I grabbed the walk-around phone and held to my ears. It could be a walkie-talkie. The trailer was there just as described. A real speed freak done. Old cars and rusted auto parts scattered in a seedy lot. Sag, mildewed, single wide. Kesey got out and I followed with the phone, ready to call. Didn't work. The path was lined with canning jars filled with rocks. Kesey banged on the door. No answer. He pulled it open. "Wait a minute," I said. "You're not going to go in there. Speed and guns go together like milk and cookies." The door was unlocked. Oh, first he says, "Not an African person." I could see him banging around inside. Across the street was movement in the curtains of an old house. I was getting antsy and about to yell at him when he stepped outside. I found them. He opened his hand, showing the cufflinks. A fierce old lady came scuffling across the street. What do you people want? There's no one home there. You shouldn't be snooping around. We're Mormons, man, Kesey said. Pushy bastard. You want to buy a subscription to the Watchtower?
Huh.
He didn't wait for an answer. We beat it out of there. He was thoughtful on the way home. A real sad scene, he said. All the windowsills were covered with beanie babies. There must have been hundreds of them. And you know, that just made me think. That beanie baby someone left at our house is not there anymore. I just realized that. You planning on going back and look for it, I said? He can keep the beanie baby. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'll leave with one little thing, Kesey's song that he learned from some old guy. It's in his book, Notion book. When you walk the streets, you will have no cares if you walk the lines and not the squares. Before you die, make this your goal. Watch the donut, not the hole.